What would it look like if you took the best Americans throughout FIFA's history and you put them together in one squad? Let's talk about that. Hey everyone, it is Finia. That is FY double N and happy 4th of July, all Americans out there. It is the day that celebrates the birth of American independence, and I'm so sorry for my American accent, or at least attempt of an American accent in the beginning of this video. I didn't think it was too bad. So in today's video, we will be looking at the highest rated American throughout FIFA's history in each position, put them together in one squad and see how strong of a football team they would actually make, or I guess I should say soccer in this video. Yes, as I did say, it is going to be the highest rated in terms of FIFA, so not necessarily the best American throughout history in each position. And I promise you guys, I will be building the best gosh darn team America or the rest of the world has ever seen. Happy 4th of July. Of course, at the end of the day, if you do enjoy my content, please do subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate it. Getting closer and closer to 1,000 subscribers. And you know, every subscriber does help. It does matter and it is free. And I know Americans and the rest of the world, we love free stuff. So do subscribe. The first American I have for you guys has to be one of my favorite American athletes of all time, which by the way guys, tell me down in the comment section down below who your favorite American soccer player of all time is. I'm interested to know, so put that down in the comment section. But yes, we start off in the goalkeeper position with the amazing Tim Howard, which has the highest rated goalkeeper card in the game's history for an American, 93 rated in FIFA 18. But I mean, bar that, he has been impressive in real life, almost 50 league appearances for Manchester United in goal, over 350 appearances for Everton and 120 appearances for the United States. And one thing many people don't actually know about Tim Howard in the goalkeeper position is he's actually gone his whole career with both OCD and Tourette's syndrome. So I mean, it really is a powerful message that you really can do anything if you set your mind to it. Tim Howard is currently playing as goalkeeper for Memphis 901 FC in America, and he is also a minority owner. So I mean, this man has had an incredible career and really should go down as a legend in not just American history, but sports history as an athlete. America, fuck yeah! For you guys in the right back position has to be DeAndre Yedlin, which I have never heard more of an American first name in my life. DeAndre. I mean, I'm just stuck with Finn. It's not as cool, is it? But yes, DeAndre Yedlin in the right back position has the highest rated American right back card of all time, an 86 rated card at Newcastle, where he is still currently playing. And if you look at the likes of his career, he started out at Seattle. He made a big move to Tottenham Hotspurs, but only made one appearance for them. He then went out on loan to the likes of Sunderland, but has now had over 104 appearances for Newcastle and was in that team that got them promoted to the Premier League. So he really has been with Newcastle through the toughest of times, and you have to congratulate him for that. And at the end of the day, 62 appearances for USA. He actually is a very, very good and very underrated player. America, fuck yeah! The first centre back I have for you is going to be a man by the name of Opera. No, not Oprah. No, not the Sydney Opera House. Opera, the 31-year-old from Minnesota FC. He has won the MLS with Kansas City. He has been the MLS Defender of the Year 2 times, but at the end of the day, he has only, unfortunately, in real life, gotten one appearance for the US national team, and it was against Bosnia. So, you know, it's internationally, he hasn't had the best career overall. But at the end of the day, he actually has the highest rated ever centre-back card from the USA, and it has been in this FIFA 20, he has gotten a 92 team of the season card. So although he hasn't done that well internationally, in real life, club-wise, he has been an absolute hero, and he has actually played all over the MLS. America, fuck yeah! The American centre-back in this list is actually going to be one of the only American legends in FIFA, but unfortunately he is no longer in FIFA. They did take his card out, but in FIFA 16 and FIFA 17 there was an 86 rated American icon by the name of Alexi Lalas, which I mean, guys, you're just destined for like fame and happiness in your life if your name is Lalas. How amazing is that? But he has been an absolute MLS hero for the likes of both LA Galaxy and the American national team. Looking at him statistically, 96 appearances for the US national men's team and 9 goals. For a centre-back, I think that is pretty damn good. But USA! 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 But you know, many people don't say that his fame comes from playing football or soccer. They actually say that he has gained a lot of fame in his career. He is obviously now retired, 50 years old, but ever since college he has played in a band named the Gypsies, and he has even opened for the likes of Hootie and the Blowfish. But at the end of the day, the 50-year-old will go down in MLS history. As I said, a current icon and has featured in many MLS All-Star events. America, fuck yeah! The last defender I have on this list is going to be another centre-back in the left-back position, because I'm not going to lie to you guys, I couldn't find any American worth noting from the USA in the left-back position, and it is going to be a player by the name of John Brooks, who has had over 120 appearances for the likes of Hertha Berlin and over 40 appearances now for Wolfsburg. He has had an amazing career overall. He is only 27 years old now, but in FIFA 17 he got an 84 rated inform card for Hertha Berlin, and that is when he made his move to the likes of Wolfsburg. He has played with some incredible players in his career, especially at the likes of Wolfsburg. He has played with the likes of both Luis Gustavo and Mario Gomez, and I think he can really end off his career as happy. As I said, only 27 years old, so he still has quite a few years left in him, and he actually could have qualified to play for the German national team, but instead he chose to have over 40 appearances for the US national men's team. That's the kind of nationalism you need.
It's enough to make a grown man cry.
But one thing that many people don't actually know about him is he hasn't actually won anything in his career. The only thing that he has won is he did get Hertha Berlin promoted to the Bundesliga itself. So it does show that he is a very good, capable centre-back that really can help out a struggling team. America, fuck yeah! In the right midfield position is probably one of the best Americans I have ever seen, and it has to be the young Christian Pulisic, the 21-year-old at Chelsea. He had almost 100 appearances when he was at Borussia Dortmund, and he has now had 20 league appearances for the likes of Chelsea. In this Chelsea season, he has gotten 7 goals and 2 assists. He is looking very, very good. I mean, I used to really like him. I'm not too sure I'm a big fan of him anymore, since he did help Liverpool win the Premier League by helping Chelsea beat Manchester City. I'm not a huge fan anymore. But yes, at the end of the day, at the age of 21, he is looking so incredibly promising. As I said, he's looking like a future star for the likes of Chelsea, and 34 appearances already for the US national men's team and 14 goals. How incredible is that overall? And he has already been 2 times American Athlete of the Year, Male Athlete of the Year. He is looking so incredibly unstoppable, and he is the youngest American in the modern era to captain the US national men's team. He really is looking like a future star, and I think he has potential to be one of their best ever players. America, fuck yeah! The first centre midfielder American I have for you guys is going to be the 21-year-old Weston McKennie. He is 21 years old, currently playing for Schalke, and has already had 75 appearances for the club, which is very promising. And if you look at the likes of him and Christian Pulisic, both of them did come through the German Bundesliga and are looking very, very promising. Hopefully this is a good sign for Americans that in the future they really can have a very strong, promising team. Now, also looking at the likes of Weston McKennie, his highest rated card is an 86 Future Star card in FIFA 20, and as I said, in real life he is also looking very promising. Already 20 appearances for the US national men's team and 6 goals. He is looking very, very promising at the end of the day. Along with that, he is the second youngest American to ever score in the Champions League, only following Christian Pulisic. So as I said, 2 very good American youngsters. Maybe this is a good thing for America. America, fuck yeah! The second midfielder I have for you will go down in American sports history, along with, American soccer history. He has had an amazing career overall. It is a player by the likes of Michael Bradley, who is now 32 years old. He is the captain of Toronto FC and the US national men's team. And at the age of 18 years old, he was the youngest ever player to be transferred from the MLS to Europe. He has played in the Eredivisie in the Dutch league. He has played for Gladbach in the Bundesliga. He has played for Roma in the Serie A, and he's even played for the likes of Aston Villa. Over 150 appearances for the US national men's team. This guy will go down in American sports history. What an amazing career overall, and he definitely deserves some credit. Along with that, him and Tim Howard are the only 2 Americans that I've listed so far to have won a CONCACAF Cup for America, which is the North American Cup, Central American Cup, and those Caribbean islands. So that is very impressive overall, the fact that they have also won something with this US national men's team. So I think Bradley and Tim Howard definitely will go down in the sports history. America, fuck yeah! The last midfielder I have for you is actually going to be another right midfielder, but I am going to be playing him in that left mid position just because there weren't any high-rated left midfielders, and it is going to be a player by the name of Emmanuel Sabi. Yes, in real life, he is not actually a very good player. I mean, he is currently playing in the Danish league, which, I mean, not that impressive overall. No American appearances for the US national men's team, and I mean 11 goals in 55 games in the Danish league, not super impressive. And you might be wondering, how did he get such a high rated card? Well, currently in FIFA 20 he has gotten an 89 rated card, but you know what, it is one of those weird cards that are just objectives, obviously, in foot. I mean, you play a certain amount of games and you just get this random high-rated player. In my opinion, FIFA, if you're going to make us play so many games, at least give us a card that is worth it. If you're going to give someone an award for playing X amount of games and getting X amount of points, at least make it worth it. Please. The first striker I have for you guys is going to be an absolute legend that anyone who's ever watched the sport probably knows about it, and it is going to be Clint Dempsey. I mean, 150 appearances for the US national men's team, over 50 goals. He has played for some huge clubs. He has played for the likes of Fulham, and he has played for the likes of Tottenham Hotspurs. Of course, when he was playing at Fulham, he will forever be known as the player who did score that goal that prevented them from getting relegated. So he will be an absolute legend there. He has also won 3 CONCACAF awards, you know, those North American trophies that I did tell you about. So he is the third and final player in this list. As I said, will go down in this sports history and is the first American to ever score a hat-trick in the Premier League. What an absolute legend, and deserves to be called a legend in this game of football or soccer. America, fuck yeah! Final player I have for you guys on this list, another striker, is going to be a 27-year-old by the names of Agudelo. Once again, not an incredible player overall, but in this FIFA has gotten another one of those cards that FIFA's just like, you know what, you've put so much work and effort into playing this game and winning, we're going to award you with a player that you're not going to use either the league or nation for. FIFA, please just give us players that we can use. Guys, that is it for this American team. Happy 4th of July to all Americans out there, and obviously happy 4th of July to every non-American. I mean, we still have that day in the month, but this is the full squad, and I want you guys to give it a rating out of 10 in the comment section down below. Now, I do want to say sorry for not uploading my RB Leipzig career mode series in a tiny bit. I have been hectically busy, but it probably will be out by Tuesday. But you know what, I hope you guys all enjoy the rest of your day, and please do subscribe if you did enjoy, and also hit that like button. Has been Finn, FYNN, America.